Hi guys, in this video, I am going to show you how to shrink a volume using disk management and then create a new volume from the unallocated space. Let's start with this question. Why do we need to shrink a volume? Shrinking a volume or resizing a partition to make it smaller can be useful for several reasons such as freeing up space, creating new volumes, and more. If a volume has more space allocated to it than necessary, shrinking it can free up space on the disk. This is helpful if you want to separate different types of data or if you need additional volumes for specific purposes, such as creating a new partition for backups or for installing another operating system. Overall, shrinking volumes can be a valuable tool for managing disk space effectively, optimizing disk usage, and preparing for system maintenance tasks. Always back up important data before making any changes to disk partitions to avoid data loss. Alright, now let's shrink a volume and create a new partition. Press Windows key and R on your keyboard. In the Run dialog, type disk mgmt.msc and then press Enter or click OK. This command will launch the disk management. In disk management, you see a list of all your volumes. Right-click the volume you want to shrink and then select Shrink Volume. Enter the amount of space you want to shrink in megabytes. Windows will automatically suggest the maximum amount of space that can be shrunk based on available space. You can either accept this suggestion or enter a smaller value. Keep in mind that the amount you shrink by will be the amount of unallocated space created. Once you've entered the desired shrink size, click Shrink to start the process. Windows will resize the volume, and you'll see the unallocated space next to the original volume. That's it! You've successfully shrunk a volume using disk management in Windows. Now I want to use the unallocated space to create a new volume. Right-click on the unallocated space and select New Simple Volume. Click Next on the welcome screen of the wizard. Specify the size of the volume. By default, it will use all available unallocated space, but you can specify a smaller size if desired. Assign a drive letter to the new volume. Choose NTFS as the file system and enter a volume label. Click Next to format the volume. Review your choices and click Finish to create the new volume. That's it! You've successfully created a new volume using disk management in Windows.